Pyotr Ilyich Tchaikovsky, Symphony No. 6, Pathetique. If you are familiar with the 1812 and Romeo and Juliet overtures, and the Nutcracker and Sleeping Beauty ballets, and you want to explore Tchaikovsky's deep cuts without the commercial bells and whistles, I would suggest starting with the 6th Symphony, or Pathetique. I don't know why it was written by a Russian but pronounced as in French, but c'est la vie. Tchaikovsky was a master of melody, a safe bet if you want to decorate your time with a tuneful, uplifting soundscape, even though he wrote this piece about his suffering. The whole piece maintains a sombre note, even whilst at times it is quite lively. 3 of the 4 movements have big tunes. The first 2 movements have a number of earworms and a section which is often described as the 5/4 waltz. Obviously a waltz cannot be in 5/4 time, but this one somehow is. The 3rd movement gets a bit lively. I must admit I first heard it on a live album by The Nice, which principally featured Keith Emerson's 5 Bridges suite. I once DIY'd a house listening to a handful of Tchaikovsky cassettes that I'd found in a bargain bin. The evocatively Russian music transported me far from my dreary semi-in Slough to a sparkling Dr. Zhivago snowscape. Tchaikovsky was possibly the last great romantic composer, and it is almost as if the composers that followed him were forced to turn to experimentation because he had used up all the good tunes. I tend to see the life of Tchaikovsky through the distorting prism of Ken Russell's eccentric biopic, The Music Lovers, which has him declare himself pathetic before drinking untreated water during a cholera epidemic. If only he had known that one day he would be considered one of the all-time greats, and would have a hit single performed by B. Bumble and the Stingers. Tchaikovsky, Symphony No. 6, Pathetique.